Hey guys, welcome to your Monday mood for the week of February 2nd through February, I believe it's going to be the 9th. Astrologically, Uranus, which is the planet of the unexpected, it's the planet of innovation, it's the planet of how our mind kind of like, I say like process or exchanges information because it is very electric. When I think of Uranus, I think of like electricity, I think of lightning, and so that is currently in the sign of Taurus, which it does not like being in. So it goes direct this week. And so what that feels like to me is a shift or like a lightning bolt. You can think of that in our financial systems, potentially with Taurus, in some way that we are so kind of like stuck on doing something or receiving something, because Taurus energy is very much about having things and it's very materialistic. And so I wouldn't be surprised if like something weird happens with finances or the banks, or more of this kind of like our system of values starts to really be put into check. Clearly lots of crazy stuff is going on always now these days. Just in general right now, everybody's energy is like super tense. You can probably feel that in your own specific life, with your relationships, with the world at large, with everything that is happening, with all the nonsense, with all the things being revealed and all of this shit. And it's just like a lot. So make sure you just take time to breathe and maybe go outside and just realize, like, bruh, we're all doing the best that we can. Nobody is perfect, and we know what's right, and we have to continue to just lean into that and trust ourselves and listen to our hearts and listen to spirit, God, however you connect with that energy, or don't argue about that. That's the least of our worries. Maybe not. I don't know. Right now, I just feel with this Monday mood, I feel frustrated, to be honest with you. I feel frustrated. I feel other people's frustrations. I feel other people's anxieties. I feel other people's annoyances. I feel other people's fear. And I think it has a lot to do with the Aquarius energy is very mental, and it's kind of like I was saying, like Uranus, like a lightning bolt. Like think of like a circuit board, and we're all connected, right? We're all mentally connected. And so even if you're chilling, like I be chilling, like I swear to God, I be chilling, but we're all connected. So if too many people are tense or too many people are having a moment, just think of that like lightning bolt hitting that circuit board, and that energy just kind of reverberates through the collective. Like that is happening, one thing after another, after another, after another, after another, after another right now. And so it's a tense energy. And I'm looking forward to Venus maybe coming in and giving us a little sweetness, because we need it. Okay. Let's see what the cards are saying. Also, please excuse my nail. I have an appointment this week, so shout out to the best nail tech in the land, Kim Cow. Okay, what is the collective energy for this week? And it's interesting because, yeah, I feel so, I know like a lot of us are very sensitive people, and a lot of us can feel the vibes out there. And for the most part, I like to try my best to protect myself and put up my boundaries energetically. But sometimes it's just a lot, and I get annoyed, y'all. I'm not over here just always freaking the Wheel of Fortune cycles. Exactly. I'm not always in a good mood. You know what I mean? I'm not always in a good mood. I'm not always positive. I get overwhelmed. I get annoyed. I get irritated. I feel hopeless. I get worried. I have all of those feelings. And what the wheel is saying here And exactly how I'm feeling right now is like things are always shifting and changing, and we are always going through cycles in our lives. And so this week, I feel like it's going to be a lot of cycles. It's going to be lots of ups and downs. It's going to be lots of weird energy that comes in, and maybe it stays around for a minute, and maybe it stays around for some hours, or maybe it stays around for a couple days. But the Wheel of Fortune is a reminder that the ebb and flow of life is constant. And this week, I feel like we're going to have to really remember that, to not get stuck in feelings, to not get stuck in thoughts, to not get stuck in our current realities and our current situations, because that is not permanent. Nothing is permanent. And that includes when things are positive, right? It's just understanding that things are going to shift and change, and that just is what it is. And everything is cycles, everything is in that type of rhythm. And so the more that we can move through that rhythm and move through things and not sit in it, the more we can kind of just feel grounded and feel okay. And that's an important reminder for us during this time in our world of all this change, is that the ebbs and the flows are going to continue to come and go. And we have to realize that the more we flow with that, the more we'll be okay. The more we'll feel okay. The more we'll feel grounded. The more we'll feel safe. The more we'll feel relaxed, to just know, like, when we feel tense, if you feel tense, you're holding on to something. That is not letting the wheel turn. It's like you're holding the wheel from turning. The wheel's got to turn. So take a breath. That's why breathing is so important. It releases tension. It releases energy. So this week is all about remembering that we are constantly, 7 of Pentacles here, we are constantly on this road of working towards something, whether that is a goal or just like healing or just getting to a better place or just getting into a better mood or getting out of whatever cycle. And we will get there, but it does require being present. Pentacles energy is being present. And so when you feel yourself tense, take a breath, realize that you're working your way towards things. Everything happens in due time. And if things are supposed to happen, they will happen. And if they're not supposed to happen, they're not going to happen. And that also is a message of the Wheel of Fortune. It's a message of destiny. It's a message of these moments in our lives that are for us, whether we work really, really hard at it or whether they just come in and it's just perfect timing. So understand that everything that you wants you, especially if it's in alignment. And if it's not here yet, don't hold on to the fear of it not coming. Don't hold on to the exhaustion of the work and the effort. Release it, because that is how we get through the cycles of life, is to flow, not to hold, not to feel tense, not to feel rigid, not to feel overwhelmed, but to just say sometimes, fuck it. Because that is the release. That is the cycling through. So that is your Monday mood. Blessings, you guys. We're all going to be okay. We just got to continue to breathe, be present, and realize that, crazier things have happened, and we've gotten on the other side of it, whether it's micro or macro scale, and we're gonna be okay. So take a breath, flow through it. Everything's a cycle. So remember that it doesn't always last forever, and that goes for all